Yo, what's up guys? So in this video, I'm going to be trying to push the top 50. And we found a game against Same. I'm pretty sure this guy runs like Giant Skeleton Balloon. Like he one-tricks this really weird deck. But I think I have a good matchup. So I should be able to win it pretty easily. As long as I don't let any of his balloons connect. But yeah, he sometimes runs it with arrows. And other times runs it with tornado. So kind of hoping... Alright, yeah, so it's probably better for me that he does not have arrows, which would make this matchup a lot worse because obviously they're pretty effective against my archers, but in this case he's not going to have that, and he's going to have to like fireball my archers if he wants to kill them, which is obviously like a negative trade, so I don't really mind. And he might be able to go in because he doesn't have his giant skeleton in cycle, but I don't want to expo immediately because I want to see if he can play anything. And then also, like, he'll be able to, like, lumberjack balloon right on top. So I want to be sure I have enough to play my fireball or something. Actually, I'm going to Tesla because I'm not 100% sure whether or not his deck has a freeze. And I feel like it'd be really bad if I just fireball the balloon. Then he went, like, freeze last second. And just take my whole tower. So yeah, are off to an early damage lead. I feel like as long as we spam defensive xbows and stuff, there's not going to be too good of a way for him to get damage and double and triple, so we can pretty much like log cycle and win that way. Since if he defends well to like the giant skeleton, then it can be pretty difficult for us to break through, but I feel like overall like our defense is stronger, then we also have the better like advantage when it comes to spell cycling. So let's see, I'm gonna skellies to try to like make sure the giant skelly won't get any death damage. Okay, I actually thought I was gonna walk to my tower for a second there, but I ended up going to the archers, which was what we wanted. So I'm just gonna pre-plan my Tesla up here, kind of anticipating he would play something in front of the E-Wiz. He's actually gonna fireball that, which is an interesting play, but he's not gonna go in for a balloon afterwards. We are back to a Tesla anyway, so it should be fine. So he's gonna giant skelly, same lane. I wanna place my Tesla like close because if he goes balloon opposite, I can just pull it with a fireball. Oh, so when he goes mini horde like that, I can just fireball it. It makes you think like you're not gonna be able to hit the fireball, but as long as he plays it early enough, you can hit all the minions, and he gets decent value. Because even though I don't hit any like other units, or I don't hit the tower, it's still gonna be a +1 trade whenever he does that. So this is cool expo once again. He probably has giant skelly back, but I can just go 9 top. And he probably has like tornado it back or something, just to get the giant skeleton bomb on my expo. Okay, never mind, he's gonna go E-Wiz, so I can just fireball that. And then the giant skeleton bomb is not in range of my expo, so it's still gonna have like half HP. We'll fireball just to finish it off, but I feel like we're gonna be up maybe a few elixir now. I'm not gonna go in though, since he did like try to predict with the balloon. So I guess kind of a failed prediction on his end. So let's go ahead and Psycho Knight in the back. I think he should be back to Giant Skelly. Yeah, after like one more card. So I'm just gonna go Defensive Expo. And he kind of has a pick where he wants to fireball. I'm just gonna go fireball my own on his mini horde again, since as I said it's like a positive elixir trade. I'm gonna take it every time. He's gonna have to fireball log my Defensive Expo, which will kind of make him catch him in damage a bit. But I think in triple, like, it should be easy for us to defend and get a few fireballs off on his left tower. Let's go ahead and pre-plan Tesla on the right side. He might go balloon and then try to fireball my expo Tesla. But if he does that, I can cycle back to another one pretty easily. And he's also not going to have like anything for my archers. So yeah, not going to take any balloon death damage here, and I think we can just go offensive. Definitely want to play the expo like out of the giant skelly bomb. But yeah, he might have to try to fireball on defense, which means he won't be able to hit my tower and try to get the damage lead. Okay, actually like tornado log my archers, but it's not going to allow his balloon to connect or anything. Just want to fireball on defense because I already have a pretty good damage lead. I didn't really need to cycle 2 fireballs there. But we'll go fireball on his left tower to be safe. And yeah, as I said, pretty good matchup. This guy is like really good with the deck. He's one of those one tricks who just like played their one deck for so long that even though it's off meta, they seem to make it work. So yeah, GG to Seimei. See you all in the next match. Okay, so we're gonna be against Brian from Team Legacy. Not too sure what this guy runs. So let's just start off with an Ice Spirit. See if he does anything. So Spear Goblins pretty much means like some type of Mortar deck. Like Minor Wallbreakers isn't that popular in the meta anymore. You're more likely to see some variant of Goblin Drill. So pretty much whenever you see Spear Goblins, it has to be Mortar. So yeah, I don't know. I like going opposite lane when they Mortar like in single elixir, since oftentimes they only have like a Mortar and one other mini tank for your xbow. So if you get their Mortar out of hand, then all they have is like a Valkyrie or a Skeleton King. Then after you kill that, they don't like have anything for your xbow. So we are gonna get a pretty nice lock on the right side. And okay, I think we probably just won the game because his Mortar didn't get one hit at all on my tower. And then we get his xbow immediately, and I don't think he has like too much to deal with it. Like he probably got Mortar at 0 there and won't have enough to play a Skeleton King. Alright, Miner. So we don't actually catch it because he went in the back, which is, I guess, surprising. Since typically, when you Miner on low elixir, like you place it at the front of that xbow. But I'm not gonna complain. We got like a ton of damage there. Like half his tower from first 2 xbows. So looking really solid going into double elixir against this Mortar bait deck. He's probably going to try to go really aggressive though, just to try to get damage. Since he has to catch up or he's going to win off of log fireball cycle eventually. So I don't know if he's going to Skelly King in front. Okay, looks like he will. So I'm just going to Knight. Wait, did I place that so it splashes? Yeah, that was unfortunate. So I'm just going to log. We do predict the ability. And somehow my Expo locks there. I don't know how, but yeah, that definitely puts it into 2 fireball, 2 log range. So all we need to do now is like defend, make sure not to let a Mortar connect. So I'm just gonna go Knight last second, so it takes like 2 shots from his Mortar there. And he cycles like Skelly King in the back. Gonna defensive Expo since he's gonna kill everything and force him to play some spell on it. But he's actually just gonna go Miner on the Expo. Fireballs it, but doesn't even hit tower. I don't know why, but he's probably like kind of giving up at this point and was too lazy to try to hit the tower. So let's just go with defensive expo. No need to like rush things. We're gonna win anyways off of like spell damage in overtime, but I highly doubt it'll come down to that since we just fireball log cycle. Just want to be sure we have a defensive expo up before doing anything crazy like that, but he looks like he's gonna give up. So I think this Mortar matchup is like, it's not as good when you have Ice Spirit since like they have so many Swarm cards, so I'd much rather have Electro Spirit. But it's still not too bad, and you can often get a lot of damage in single as we were able to do there. Alright, wow, we actually just found a game against Betfizz. And I was watching his stream like 10 minutes ago, and I didn't expect to actually face him since he's like a few hundred trophies above me. Like I think I'm at 1 game from 7,900, since if I win this, it's going to be like plus 40. Probably even more than that, since he's so many trophies above. Like, this is my first time playing in the 8,000 arena, just because like he's above 8k. So let's just go Knight Tesla on his Expo. Hopefully not die in the first 30 seconds. And, alright, I think this is a good game. Yeah, we lost. So, yeah, I don't really know how to play the matchup, especially after the Archer's buff. I'm not too sure like if you're supposed to go aggressive in single or if it's better just to play passive. Because I know Aragon taught me just to play it passively and not really go in for too many offensive expos, but then you see players like Betfizz and like even Bessene who just like go in super aggressive in single. And I'm pretty much forced to offensive expo because I don't have my archers in cycle. He did misplace the Tesla. I don't know if it's going to allow us to break through here. If he gets back to like another set of archers, he's gonna try to do something with this. Oh no, my Ice Spirit actually did not even jump onto his archers, so we don't get any damage out of that. So probably was our only chance of having a a comeback to get back in the damage advantage. Seems like if you fall behind in single, then you can't like do anything. So the only way I win this now is if he sells really hard and makes a really big mistake, which probably would not happen. Does actually get the knight down late, so my Tesla's gonna lock in his xbow. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, like, I feel like after the archers buff, it might be better to go offensive more in this matchup, since they... Okay, rest in peace. I was trying to predict his archers, but we just chucked 2 elixirs down the drain. But yeah, after the archers get like the buff where they shoot a little bit faster, maybe it's better to go offensive more, since it's going to be more effective against DPSing their knights down and just helping out against their Tesla and whatever else they plays. I'm still not too sure. I haven't played the matchup at all, pretty much since the xbow, or like the archer and the ice bear buff, since I don't even play a lot of xbow on ladder, and it's not that good in the meta. This is one of my first times playing the mirror matchup this season, and I probably should give up, to be honest, but I guess I'll just try. Maybe make a comeback for the content if we get lucky. But at this point, it's not going to be like how well we play. It's just going to be a question of whether or not he's going to mess up. Because obviously I'm not playing this well at all. Like, barely got any damage, and he has our right tower down to 1700. So let's just set up with the defensive xbow. Maybe try to get something going out of this, but he's going to fireball anyways. So by the time I cycle back to an offensive xbow, it's just going to be dead. I'm going to log the left side, just to try to get some tower damage, and also cycle me back. He will defensive xbow. We have to fireball that. You can't really play into it, or there's no way we would get an xbow lock. So I could log his xbow, but I feel like it's better just to log the tower so we get some damage out of it. And then I'm going to triple, so I probably have to start going offensive soon. Just want to set up with one more defensive xbow. He fails the prediction Tesla though, which I guess works out for us. So I'm gonna go skellies. I want the xbow to like kill the Tesla. So we're gonna like spam everything here. We have to, if you don't get like 1000 damage from his xbow, then we just lost. I don't know why he's like stacking all of his troops though. Okay, wait, our xbow actually locked on. Yo, wait, what? I'm gonna log his archers. Okay, I can't defensive xbow because he has a bunch of stuff on the left. Alright, yeah, I can't even fireball that defensive xbow. I just have to go for the tower now. Holy, how are we even in the damage lead at this point? Like, okay, let's just try to focus here. I don't even know what just happened. So let's just go Ice Spirit Skellies. I have to like keep logging the tower though. I can't really log the expo right now since I'm in desperate need of damage. So I'm gonna go skeletons. Just gonna log the expo so it doesn't get those last few ticks and just fireball last second. And oh my gosh, yeah, I don't even know what to say about that. Like, probably the most undeserved win of my entire life. Really big mistake on his end though by stacking all of his units so I can fireball everything. And yeah, I feel really bad because I made him lose 44 trophies. And he's like kind of a friend of mine. But yeah, I hope you did enjoy the video and peace out.